He can grow a beard in 2 seconds. He uses bear mace to clear his sinuses. He can play Crysis 2 on an Atari 2600. He is the most interesting man in Tyria. I don't always stand in a fish tank, but when I do it fully clothed. Stay geeky, friends. Going up today in the Gigasaurus, I'm gonna make you rich! Well, sorta. Let's go! Welcome to the Gigasaurus. Okay, today we're going to cover something that a lot of people are asking about, and I totally get it. And after the end, I want to talk to you guys about some stuff that's changing with Mr. Gigasaurus. But first off, let's go on to what we're going to do today. We're going to show you how to make money, not real money, but gold in Guild Wars 2. The whole concept is buy low, sell high, and that's a pretty universal understood concept. But it's a little trickier because ArenaNet takes a bit of a cut on each end. First off, you want to make sure you have at least 100 gems to do this with. And with your 100 gems, you can go to the Trade Gems for Gold tab. Here you can see the current market value is 18 silver, 64 copper for 100 gems. If you leave this screen up and stare at the screen the entire time, you will see that number change every couple of minutes. It's almost like you're watching a stock market ticker. And one thing I want you to understand is this is a stock market watch, and the market is basically gems and gold. But you can also do this with commodities, and we'll talk a little bit about commodities in just a minute. But let's first off just worry about gems and gold. It's one of the easiest things to get your head wrapped around. The commodity market is really difficult to watch. Also, this is across all servers, by the way. You're going to notice when we look at the commodities that there is like 65,000 pieces of copper being sold. Well, in real life, if this was just this server, there might only be maybe 600. So it's going to be hard for you to corner a market, and we'll talk a little bit about that too. All right, so let's go on with our discussion here. So we have 100 gems, and current price is 1864. Looking just below that, you can see the average price is 21 silver for 100 gems as an average. The 5-day low is 18 silver. The 5-day high is 37 silver for 100 gems. So once the price drops really far down there, and it drops down to say 8 to 10, then you want to come here and trade gold for gems. So this is when you want to purchase a lot of gems because you're going to get more gems for your money. We want to take as much money as we can at this point and purchase as many gems as we can, because then we're going to wait for the market to go back up. The entire tricky part of this, and even with the stock market in the real world, is when do you buy? When do you sell? A good rule of thumb is you don't chase the market down. If you see it dropping, you let it drop, and you let it drop. The minute you see it start going back up, that's when you buy. You buy because then you're on the upswing. You will buy a ton. What that'll do, though, is if there's enough people doing this, it actually could drive the price even farther back down. But don't worry about that. The best way to do this is to buy when it's at the very bottom and it's starting to go up. So even if it's only like a couple of copper, start buying them then. And wait. It's a waiting game. You wait. And as soon as it goes back up to what the average price is, or sometimes somewhere around the average price, then drop the hammer. You sell them all. And you've made a profit. Hopefully a big profit. You could do this enough. If you watch this market enough, you can just sit here and do this all day long and rake in tons of gold. Like literally, because gold's pretty heavy. Let's talk real quick about commodities. Okay, so commodities are things like copper, iron, lettuce, vegetables. Anything you can think of is a commodity that is a regular type of crafting material or whatever. In other games like World of Warcraft, you were on a server, you might have only had one person going out and gathering copper, say, and there'll be 10 stacks of copper, and that's it. So you could easily corner the market. Cornering the market means you buy up every single thing, you then raise the price, plus you add your own, and you raise the price of those too. So that's cornering the market. You can't really get away with that in this game because the market is so incredibly massive. To buy all that copper and then to raise the price 2-3 copper pieces for each individual one, you're going to have to pay out hundreds of gold. And maybe later on that can happen. But for right now, everyone's really strapped for cash, so it's going to be a little hard to do. My best advice is to find an item that isn't that expensive and there isn't that much of. If you can find, if it's like thin leather straps or whatever, anything you can find that's sort of small like that, and you can buy all of them at the lower price, then you turn right around and resell them again. Alright, so that about wraps it up for what I'm trying to cover today, which is just how to make money by doing nothing but watching the market. It can be done, and I think you can do really well with it. Please let me know any things you can think of that I might have missed. Leave them in the comments below, or if you say, well, you know what, you really ought to look at selling these or that or whatever. Doesn't matter. Let me know. Leave them in the comments. I really appreciate it. Alright, so you can go ahead and stop watching the video now. For those of you who are my regular viewers and trying to figure out what's going on, stick around for a minute. I will tell you right now. Hey everybody, it's the Gigasaurus, and I just want to talk to you from me to you at this point. I love you all. You're all super important to me. I really are. I just wanted to let you know some stuff that's going on with me in real life, and also with me on YouTube. Well, me in real life is not really that much change, so never mind. It's just me on YouTube. I have been picked up as one of the channel directors, there's two of us, for the Guild Wars 2 channel on TGN, which means that some of you who are both fans of mine and fans of the Guild Wars 2 on TGN are getting double hits. You're getting 2 emails a day saying, Gigasaurus just uploaded to this one, and Guild Wars 2 just uploaded it, and it's the same exact video. It's a little different. I have to have a little clip at the end of my video for TGN, which I don't have on this, of course. That's my main channel. So if you don't want to get both hits every day, I don't know what to tell you. Either you can drop me or you can drop the Guild Wars 2 one. You're going to be getting both videos. When that channel starts going, we're looking for more directors. If you're a Guild Wars 2 video producer and you want to be highlighted on that channel, please get in touch with me right away, because we're looking for new content. Right now it's basically just me and him uploading our videos to the main hub, so you might be watching this here on the Guild Wars 2 channel, or you could be watching it on my Gigasaurus channel. So hi to either of you. Hi. Anyway, so if you know of a producer, or you are one, get in touch with me right away, because we're looking for more of that. Also, there is a slight chance, don't know if it's going to really take off, we're hoping it does, that I will be heading up something else at TGN, and if that happens, I don't know if I'll be able to be making many Guild Wars 2 videos that often. I will probably still be able to do my news ones, but the guides take me a long time to make. Like this one this morning, I've already been working on about 2 hours, even though it's only, maybe it'll be 7 or 8 minutes long when we're finally done. So that's kind of what's going on with me and my channel. I'm not abandoning it by any means. It just might get downsized a little bit until I kind of get everything kind of reaches an equilibrium. And I will keep you all abreast of what's going to happen with me over TGN. It's really exciting. George is a fantastic person, and I'm really looking forward to working with him and the TGN crew. So to that end, I love you guys. I really do. You have really been awesome this whole time, and I apologize that there weren't any guides up the last week. I've been so incredibly busy. Just doing the daily news was all I could pretty much do, other than everything else I was working on. You'll see, it's pretty neat stuff. Alright, so thanks a lot for watching. I love you. Please subscribe, because I'm not going anywhere completely. Just kind of paring back a little bit. And I will see you soon. More guides to come, and definitely news every single day. And then we're going to do a weekly news wrap-up. That's coming tomorrow at noon. So Sunday noon will be the weekly Guild Wars 2 news wrap-up, which is a longer show, and I have a lot of fun stuff going in there. Alright? So stay tuned. This is the Gigasaurus signing out, and until next time, I say, see ya! This video is part of the Way movement, a career path in video sponsored by TGN. Click subscribe to find out more, or visit us at tgn.tv.